this camera or that camera?
This one.
I am Gabriel. And I am free. My childhood was interesting. I bounced a lot from Venezuela, where I'm originally from. I was born in Caracas. And I was always a new kid. And I was I never stuck around long enough to like make lifetime friends or whatever. So I developed a skill of making friends really fast. Because, you know, that kind of lifestyle like demands it, either that or you're alone all the time. When I was 15, things got really bad. People got really mean in high school. Oh shit, I'm gonna start crying. So I didn't have peace when I went to school, because it was like bullying 24/7, like non-stop. Like this is why I always like, as I grew up, I understood that maybe some of them were gay, because the amount of effort and energy, and they would go out of their way to like make me feel bad. And I just didn't understand why, the obsession. And I mean, their whole life was just, how do I make Gabriel cry? And that never happened. Like, I never cried in front of him, but I was close many times. And then when I would go home, you would think that I would have, I could breathe. Oh, finally home. But no, it was another war that I had to fight. From very early, I started experiencing like homophobia firsthand. And back then, I didn't even know what a gay man was, or what gay meant. Like, I had no idea where people were being so hostile towards me. I did notice that I liked girl things, and I had no problem with it. But even as a kid, I didn't really understand why, people were so upset about it, and I would get punished and like beat up for it. And it was in both worlds, in Miami and Caracas. It's just that the bullying was a bit different in each country, but it was still, like, I would get bullied by adults, and I was 7, and I didn't understand that, and I didn't understand how my father, encouraged it, even instead of stopping it. It was kind of like, it did put a dark cloud all over my childhood. And there was a lot of violence, and well, this is really personal. I'm just gonna go and say it, because I think, this should be talked about. Also rape. And the few times that I was raped, I was told that I was asking for it and that I wanted it, because I was gay, and I wanted it. The first time happened when I was 9, and then it happened again when I was 12, and that lasted until I was 13. And nobody would help me, and nobody would do anything, because I was gay, and I was not even supposed to be alive. So anything negative that would happen to me was on me. I did it. So I had no peace, and when I was 15, I had a nervous breakdown, and I tried to kill myself. And I remember that day like it was yesterday. I lived on the 9th floor of a building, and I climbed up to my window, and right when I was about to jump, because I was going to do it, I was like super sure, I had no doubt in my mind, I just wanted it to stop. I just wanted everything to stop. And it's been like, I don't know, something clicked that moment in me. And I don't know what it was. I had a lot of dreams. When I was a kid, I used to dream a lot. I still do. Um, I want to be an actor, and I want to be a singer, and I want to be a dancer, and I want to be a lawyer in Austria. Like, I want to be everything. And that moment, I think that's what, like, acting and singing, that's what saved me. At that moment, something clicked in me. I was like, what about the dreams that I had? Like, what about the future I planned? Like, I'm not gonna have this because they don't feel like I should have it, but I haven't done anything wrong to any of them. Wherever I would go, I would always have to be ready to, like, fight. And I just wanted to be at a place where I could just put my fist down. That's all I wanted. I didn't want anything from anybody. All I wanted is for people to just leave me alone. To me, gay is a very general concept. The way I understood it before was just that it's a person that's attracted to the same sex. And that's how I've always viewed it. But I also like to attach it to the old meaning of the word, as in happy. When you let other gay guys be free with who they are, and actually they show you their best colors, there you see what I think is the definition of gayness. Those smiles, those laughs, those talents that you see there, that's what I think is gay. Gay, when I see the gay pride, for example, that's where I feel it's gay. It's a celebration of ourselves. And it's not only about gay people. It's just about celebration of being free and being able to be who you are and loving yourself, which is a tough job when everybody, raised you to believe that you should hate yourself. But everybody can make the change. I get it. Everybody goes at their own time and pace, and we should respect that. But at the same time, we should also help them to get there. We as gay men and gay women and everybody in the LGBT community that's already been out and has experience on it should facilitate their way, because it's tough. It's a lot of it's an identity crisis that they're having. And it's painful, and it's horrible, and it's like a war against yourself. And it gets better once you meet other people, and you see how they're thriving in their lives, and there's nothing wrong with being gay. I'd love to stop talking about homophobia and racism. I'd love for that to just stop existing, for that to stop being a problem. It baffles me that it is still a problem today. I mean, after everything we've been through, I can't believe that it's still a problem. So in my lifetime, and it's not even about my lifetime, I think I would like to see that change, because I want the future generations to grow up unafraid of being who they are. I'd love to see a kid grab a Barbie and not be attacked immediately for it. Accept that everyone's different and that everyone's unique. And that what you see is not the whole thing. There's a person inside that body that has feelings and thoughts and opinions, and I mean, it'll surprise you how much you do a first judgment of somebody, and then when you get to know them, you discover that they're something completely different than you thought. So in my lifetime, I'd love for racism, homophobia, and all kinds of unjustified hatred that's just totally irrational to stop existing. To stop, in general. Really, what I want to say is, I am free. I am free. I am Gabriel, and I am free.